What is up, everybody? It's your boy Charles. Charles Hernandez World checking in. Hope you guys are having a good evening. We are checking out this video by a YouTuber called The Truth Is. The Truth is a YouTube channel here on YouTube. Really good quality content. Let's check out this particular video, and I'm going to come back with my reaction. Appreciate it, guys.
There has been many times in the music industry where an artist unexpectedly passes away and shocks the world. Artists like PNB Rock, who was unfortunately taken out in a stick-up gone wrong in a California chicken and waffle spot. Or what happened to Takeoff, who was taken out during a dice game gone wrong in Houston. Or even what happened to Tupac, who was taken out while leaving a Vegas boxing match. These unexpected passings have become common in the world of hip-hop, with so many big names meeting this fate. One rapper's passing that truly shocked the world was the passing of Nipsey Hussle. What was being reported by the media was that Eric Holder was who took out Nipsey, who was a previous friend of Nipsey but was cut off after Nip discovered he was a snitch. That day apparently, Eric had approached Nipsey earlier in that day when Nipsey told him to get off the block because he was a snitch. Eric felt disrespected by Nipsey, shaming him in front of everyone, and decided to leave and come back with a piece. He then walked right up to Nip and did what he did to him in front of everyone present. Nipsey is now looked at as an LA legend who was trying to bring change to his community but was taken out before his time. Nipsey's passing brought out thousands of people to celebrate his life, managing to fill a stadium with 21,000 fans who wanted to mourn Nipsey together. Nipsey became the city's hero after his passing. Still to this day, almost 5 years later, his name is still kept alive, especially in LA. Since Nipsey was taken out in such a devastating way, people have always had questions on why he was taken out like that. People also asked, why was Nipsey so accessible to someone harming him in front of a crowd that was his entourage and his friends? He was in his city. He should have been much harder to touch. Why was this man able to come right up to Nipsey and unload on him without anyone trying to stop him? To many, these questions needed answers, but they never came. Most people felt better when the man responsible for taking Nipsey out, Eric Holder, was arrested and charged, being sentenced to 25 years to life. But this didn't satisfy everyone, as some people still felt that there was more to the story. Some people felt from the beginning that Nipsey was set up, and his passing wasn't because of a small disagreement like the story claimed. I myself felt that there had to be more to Nipsey's passing, as it didn't make any sense how no one present was ready to protect him that day. The question still remains, was Nipsey Hussle set up or not? Well, this new information that was recently revealed might just bring us some answers. Recently, during a No Jumper podcast episode, a man by the name of Loose Cannon revealed some new information that might bring some clarity to what really happened to Nipsey. What Loose Cannon said would definitely change people's perspective on what happened to Nip that day. Who didn't know, Loose Cannon is a producer turned rapper from LA who was associated with artists like Draco the Ruler and Nipsey Hussle. Loose Cannon has been a part of the industry for a while now and has had close ties to Nipsey Hussle. Recently, he showed up to No Jumper to tell a very revealing story that has sparked conversation all over the internet. During the interview, he talks about a man by the name of Big U, who is a big name, a part of the Rolling 60 Crips, a Crip gang in LA that Nipsey Hussle himself was a part of. Loose Cannon claims that the day that Nipsey Hussle was taken out, he received a call from Big U about 3 minutes before Nipsey Hussle passed away. He alleges that Big U told him that Nipsey had just passed away in the call. Loose Cannon, in shock, claims he then called Nipsey, who answered his phone and was still alive and well. After talking to Nipsey, Loose hangs up on him and sees that nothing was wrong with him. 30 minutes after Loose Cannon hung up on Nipsey, he received a call from one of his friends in which he told them Nipsey Hussle had just passed away.
And then it's like, we were doing a TV show like a while back, right? And I'm on a phone, he FaceTimed me. So he FaceTimed me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got... I'm like, 6-0, I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey. I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey
like,
answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone. And I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Did you tell him the call you just got? You didn't even mention it.
I didn't mention it. And that's what fucked, because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, I could have probably...
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, his cousin, I forgot her name. Oh, well, yeah, I met her before, too, some years back. Wow. Hit the thumbs up button, guys.
Like, stopped it. I was listening. So after I talked to Nipsey, and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I'll see you later, or whatever. So I hung the phone. I thought, Big, you gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just Nipsey. And so I'm like...
Wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got...
Yeah.
You hadn't called Nip. Nip answered the phone.
And
you
we
like
were just
okay,
talking regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so up. It'd be like it'd be hot one minute, it'd be cold the next minute, and it'd be lukewarm. Like you
and
just
30 minutes after you get out the phone with Nip,
I got it.
So he hit you a little too early.
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early. But the homies know. So it's like it's not like I'm saying something that they don't know. You can say so.
As you heard for yourself, Loose Cannon basically implies that Nipsey Hussle was set up, and allegedly, Big U has something to do with it. According to what Cannon said, Big U, for whatever reason, called them 30 minutes before Nip was taken out to tell him Nip was already gone. It was almost as Big U called Loose Cannon prematurely, thinking the job was already done before it was.
Wow.
Now it's important to note that Big U was Nipsey's manager at some point, but it's alleged that they were having a disagreement that led to a split between the two. When Nipsey was taken out, it was also alleged that Big U and Nip were not on good terms. This rumor of Big U having something to do with what happened to Nip goes back since the day he was taken out.
Wow.
Loose Cannon's statements on No Jumper just made things a lot more suspicious for Big U. How would a Big U known that Nipsey was going to be taken out unless he knew some information prior? Big U responded to the rumors that he took Nipsey out a long time ago and denied having any involvement in his passing or even beefing with Nipsey to begin with. This is strange because many people in LA around those areas have said that it was known that Nip and Big U had back and forth beef.
We ain't got no beef. Period. We never stopped talking. We didn't go 2 days with nothing. We didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? All the way up until he signed a deal with Atlantic Records. He called me and said, let's go. Celebrate. So where are these rumors coming from? It's just niggas using his name and his death to make some money. And then the rest of the ignorant people falling off of that. You know what I mean? How you gonna have that and you got a man in jail still within just that, it was a conspiracy. They clearly had a conversation. They clearly was beefing. They clearly grew up together. And it's I never seen before. I never met. Really? No, I never met City. You gotta remember, we at any given time may have 1,500 homies on the streets. Maybe be 5,000 or 6,000. But if you got 15, I know all these young niggas. I'm 54. I have never met the kid.
As you heard for yourself, Big U claims he had no beef with Nipsey and claims that he didn't know the man that took out Nip. What's interesting is that Eric was a part of the same gang and lived in the same area as Nip and Big U. So for Big U not to know a man a part of the same block and gang as him is kind of strange.
Yeah, but I guess you have older gang members and you got younger ones. You know what I'm saying? I don't think none of the old ones know all those youngins who get put on.
U claims the man had beef with Nipsey prior to that situation.
Hit the thumbs up button, guys.
And that's why the thing is, if we listen to what Loose Cannon said, that doesn't seem like the case. Big U somehow knew in advance something was going to happen to Nipsey. Loose Cannon even claims he has a video recording of the FaceTime call between him and Big U the day it happened. He claimed it was all filmed as part of a reality show he was working on that never came out, but he's planning on releasing it. Big U recently responded to what Loose Cannon said on this Instagram post, stating, "What's gonna happen to Wax 600, Adam 22, and Loose Cannon once there isn't any video of me on FaceTime? They did this bull, dissing Nipsey to push a TV show. Adam 22 and his kids keep dissing our people, myself, Nipsey, and other strong black men for like and whatever they're getting. When there is no video of me talking to this lame Loose, then what? Y'all gonna hunt?" Loose been dropping several videos over 5 years now, and nothing. The fact y'all lame going for it shows y'all just hated Nipsey in the first place. Get off my page until y'all move off the first lie he told about me in a video. I develop options for young minds, and I put them in a place to grow. I pray these sick people get help after this major lie is out. And don't let Adam 22 and his butter boys get off when it's no video. Big U denies what Loose Cannon claims and calls him out, Whack 100 and Adam 22 for hosting them. He claims they're only doing this to promote a reality show on Adam's show. While I don't think anyone was expecting Big U to confirm the story, as that would be dumb, I was expecting Big U to at least respond to the rumors and deny them directly. Instead, he denies there being a recording and sounds triggered when he talks about the situation. While what Loose Cannon said isn't 100% proven, it has still made many people start pointing fingers at Big U and asking serious questions. This entire situation reminds me of the time Hassan Campbell came out playing a recording of Whack 100, where Whack 100 claims that there is an alleged tape of Nipsey Hussle sharing his baby mother with one of his male friends. According to Whack, Nipsey allegedly did some things with in the video that I cannot repeat on here. Well, while that tape has never come out and people still doubt its authenticity, it has become a rumor tarnishing Nipsey's reputation. While the tape has never been seen, some people think it might exist because Wack 100 is known for having such footage. It is known that Wack 100 somehow ended up acquiring an unseen tape between Kim and Ray J, which he negotiated with Kanye, convincing him to do a song with The Game to return the footage. Wack also allegedly had a video of the boxer Oscar de la Hoya in a compromising state, which ended up leaking after Wack 100 made a deal with him to get it back. Wack, for some reason, is known for having these tapes on people, which is interesting. It's interesting to see Wack 100 once again involved in bringing hidden information out about Nipsey. It is believed Wack didn't get along with Nipsey due to his affiliation with Big U. Wack 100 and Big U were friends at one point, but they had a falling out, and they have been at each other's necks since. A lot of people believe this is the reason Wack 100 is seemingly trying to expose Nipsey Hussle to ruin his legacy and cause damage to Big U. One theory why people believe Nipsey was set up by Big U was because Nipsey was signed to him for a 10-year deal. According to Big U, Nip had been signed to him since 2009 until he passed, stating that he signed Nipsey in 2009 for a 10-year deal, which ended in 2019, right when he...
Give me that thumbs up button, guys. Give me that thumbs up button. This is pretty interesting, ain't it? Check out The Truth Is YouTube channel, guys. Let's continue on.
So I signed Nipsey to Unique Music, Ariel Astrodome to my label, to Unique Music. And then Steve was 10% management, and not 10% management because it didn't make no sense for us to go get another manager.
Right.
So we started pushing on that. So I signed him to it. It was to a 10-year production contract. Started in 2009 to end 2019.
Crazy.
Hello. But I ain't tripping off of that because, you know, it is what it is. But I do. I mean, so
Wait, so your deal with Nipsey was 10 years?
It was 10 years.
It was a 10...
It was 10 years, 25% of publishing to Ariel Astrodome.
Oh, wow. So 09 to 2019.
09 to 2019.
So technically, Victory Lap.
Hello.
Okay. Wow.
This had left people thinking this could have been one of the reasons Nip was taken out as well. What I will say is that it does appear that Nipsey was set up. I believe the story that's being told about Nip going out because of a petty argument is off. Something that always stood out to me was the fact that Nipsey passed away at the age of 33 years old. In Masonry, 33 is the highest degree in Masonry can go. It's an important number in the order. And
so he got a piece of that victory as soon as that Victory Lap album came out. And then because when he passed away, everybody, the album was selling good when Nipsey was alive, but after he passed away, I swear it felt like everybody in LA was playing that dang on Victory Lap album. So he got paid off of that album. 25% of that album sold so much, dude. Like after he passed away.
Masons are heavy on numerology. Nipsey even had lyrics about being called a Freemason. What connected Nipsey to the Freemasons the most was that the Freemasons in LA actually attended his funeral at the Staples Center. The Masons came dressed in Masonic attire, which is only done for fellow Masonic members. This 100% proves Nip was a Freemason, as these Masons would have not attended his funeral in full Masonic attire if they weren't honoring a Mason brother. To me, this always stuck out as strange, and his passing appears like a setup from day one. Now, knowing that this is exactly what could have happened to Nipsey, I wouldn't be surprised if the Masons played a part in this. I can believe what Loose Cannon said on the No Jumper podcast, because this is what most people were already saying. People think Big U set Nipsey up, and he would have had the most to gain for it. Plus, it is rumored Big U is working with the authorities. Who knows who else Big U is connected to? One thing that is for sure, while Eric was the man who took Nip out, he wasn't the one who set him up. Right. That's it for this video. But before you guys go, I just want to...
That's, Truth Is, check them out on YouTube if y'all get a chance. But, I wonder, that's kind of, that's kind of interesting how, homeboy said he got a phone call from Big U saying Nipsey just got killed. And then he, decided to call his phone to see if he, that's what, sometimes you do that when you hear somebody got killed and you got their cell phone number. Somebody, you know what I'm saying, you're going to call him and see, and Nipsey picked up the phone. He didn't let on that he got that phone call from Big U saying that he got deleted, and then he hangs up the phone, and 30 minutes later, it actually happens. That's, I don't know, man. That's some strong allegations, man. Like, man, that's some strong allegations to kind of put out there, you know. I wonder, do you have anything to do with that? I wonder, you know. That's interesting, but you know, the dude could be lying. You know, he also said in another doing that interview on No Jumper, he also said that he slept with Shawnee O'Neal a week before she's supposed to get married. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, before she's supposed to marry that pastor dude. So this dude could be just doing that just to get, you know, publicity for something. Maybe he got an album coming out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, but that's for him to say that would raise eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? Will the police investigate? You know what I'm saying? This accusation, if this snowballs and people keep talking about it like we talking about it now, I doubt it, because Eric Holder's already in prison. I doubt. I think they like case closed on the whole thing, right? But yeah, that's kind of interesting, huh? That's strange. You call somebody before somebody actually passes, and then it actually happens right after you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What y'all think? Y'all think this dude right here? Y'all think he capping, or is he telling the truth? Let me know in the comments. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to Charles and Ed's World. Appreciate it.